What the heck were you doing up there at the far blue line?
We had good control of it, and I saw they were changing, so just hopped up, hoping for something to happen, and Matt found me like he usually does in practice, so it just worked out good.
Did you see anything in the corner there? Or what made you pick that spot?
I do it a lot in our shootouts when we have them on Thursdays in practice, so just went with what I knew.
Any of the players talk about that third period and what was going through your heads as they get the one goal, then they get the next one 24 seconds later, and all of a sudden it's a 2-2 game?
I think we put ourselves in a good situation from the start of the season. I mean, if you'd have asked us at the beginning of the season if we wanted to be going into overtime in championship game of the WCHA finals, we all would have taken that any day. So I think we just had to stick with the game plan and just go out there in overtime and do what we needed to do.
Joel, on your goal there, you drive into the net hard, and that's something that it's a big part of your game, isn't it?
Yeah, going to the net there. Gil made a good play, just laid it in front, and I just whacked it in.
How important was it to get that lead and be able to sort of play with a little bit looser than it seemed like you were in the first period?
Yeah, I think it helped to score that goal. I mean, I think everybody kind of relaxed a little bit and started playing their game after that.
Jake, on your goal there on the 4-on-4, what's it like for you to have that kind of space and time where you're able to get the shot, get the puck back, and then take it around and find a better shooting angle?
Yeah, no, it's good for me to play 4-on-4 because I feel like I have a little bit more time to make plays and see what's going on the ice. And on that one, I was actually originally trying to pass it back door to Shane, and it went in and hit their guys' skates, and they just fell into each other, and then I had it going to the net. And that D-man was coming out and was going to block the shot, so I faked it and went around. I actually didn't see the goalie hit so hard on the fake shot that I wasn't going to shoot, and then I looked up and saw that there was open net, so I just threw it in there.
Your line throughout the playoffs has been a huge part of the reason why this team is where it is. Talk about what's been working for you guys.
No, I think we just work hard, and we got some chemistry, and we tire out the other team's defensemen. I think we get the puck low, and we battle down low with it, and we were dangerous on the rush too, and we're playing defense first. Like, I mean, we gave up a goal tonight, but I don't know when the last time I want to give up a goal, so it's just defense first, and then we just carry out from there.
Shane, you missed a lot of time there in the first overtime. Talk about how important it was to take that first shift in the second overtime and be able to make plays.
Just excited to get out there, really, get back out there on the ice and try to contribute, and worked out for me.
Coach, talk about going into that at the end of the third period when they had come back. What was the message to the team, and how did it feel for you to see them overcome that kind of adversity?
Yeah, I thought we needed to get out of the third period. I thought we were, the shots went 11-2, and we did not have a very good period. And once we got into overtime, we were able to reset and refocus. And I thought we did that. I thought we had a real good first overtime. I thought we had some great opportunities to end in the first overtime. But it's a lot, I give credit to our players. I mean, we've been through adversity. Everybody was wondering why we're going to Minnesota Duluth, why we were playing at Notre Dame, why were we playing Western Michigan, why were we going to the University of Michigan and playing there. Some pretty tough buildings, all on the road except for Western. But it was to be in a situation like this where there is some adversity, where you're getting pushed by a good team, and it's how you handle it, because we're all going to have some adversity, not only in hockey but in life, and it's how you handle it, what you do about it. And we've got a great group of guys here, and I went around after the third period and told each one of them, that I was so proud of them and happy to be on our team. I actually shook each one of our players' hands after the third period, the intermission there, and I care deeply about these guys. They've given so much to our university and our community and this program, so it's good we had a chance to reset. I thought we played pretty well from the first overtime through the second one.
Coach, this community, I know it means so much to you here. What was it like to get this type of win in the community, and then letting them come out on the ice with you and just enjoy this moment with you?
Well, that's what it's all about. It's more than the team. We're just part of the community. And this university, this great university, and our great alumni. We've had varsity hockey at Michigan Tech for 96 years. There's a great tradition in this community and within the university. So, we did that. I think it was last year when we won the not cover the regular season. It was just a spur of the moment thing when, you know, I invited the fans to come down on the ice and enjoy it, because they, you know, we've had some lean years here, and I think it's so important anytime you have a situation like this that you can share it with the community. And I had in the back of my mind, if we won tonight, we'd get them back down there, and it's fabulous. You can just see how interlocked we are within this community.
Joel, can you talk about just the atmosphere here tonight?
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, you get a community like this, and these tickets were sold out on Monday. I mean, you can't ask for a better crowd, and you can't ask for a better atmosphere for a championship game, and it was awesome.
Shane, can you talk about bringing the Broadmoor back to Michigan Tech? You're a senior class that's done so much here for the program, and this is one that you hadn't crossed off your list yet.
Yeah, it's just an awesome experience. It's like hard to put words to what it means to everyone on this team, as well as in the community and the school.
Coach, heading the NCAA tournament here, what's your excitement level?
Well, I'm so excited for our players. They've worked so hard, and they've earned this opportunity. It's their team. It's their team. It's not about me or our staff. It's about the group of 27 individuals we have in that locker room. I'm so happy for them and so proud. I've had my time. I've been to 23 NCAA tournaments. So it's great that these guys. I know they're disappointed we didn't get there last year. I think we were the first or second team out last year, and we had some unfinished business. So I'm so happy for these guys to get back and have another shot at it.
And talk about Shane and coming back and getting that game winner.
Well, I still want to know what he's doing up at the far blue line as a defenseman. I mean, we'll watch the video, but great players make things happen. And you can draw all the X's and O's up you want, but once in a while you got to create something, and great players seem to make plays. And he's as good as any defenseman we have in this league. And I know he's a second team all WCHA, but in my book, he's a first team WCHA player, and you saw that tonight. You saw why.
Anything else?
Guys,
That's the same question.
what was it like to step out of that tunnel before introductions there and see just how packed and how loud this building can be?
Joel?
I mean, even for warm-ups when we came out, the student section was full. All the students were already in the building, and that was awesome. Like, usually for a regular home game, there's maybe 50 students in the stands, but to see the whole student section full, got you excited. It got the blood pumping a little bit more than it would be in a normal warm-up, and then coming out for the actual game, it was surreal almost. Just the crowd's energy and just the way they cheered us on all night.
Anything else?
Yeah, Coach, I hope you could talk a little bit about this new playoff format you guys are working on. It seems like it was a really positive experience for your team this year.
Well, and not only our team, but I think, I think hopefully the Bowling Green team and fans enjoyed the atmosphere. I know they're not obviously happy with the result, but I'm just trying to put our team in that situation. If we're at Bowling Green or Bemidji or Minnesota State and playing that type of atmosphere, that's what you want. You want to go somewhere where you're playing in front of a packed house where there's something on the line. But I like the format. We had to go through and earn our way to this game. And obviously we got some help from Bowling Green along the way with Bemidji. But I think it's only going to grow when you see what's happened here. But I know if it was at Bowling Green, the place would have been crazy too. So I think it's a good thing, and I think you'll see more leagues go to this.
And how much did the home crowd help you guys to earn this win tonight?
Oh, you'll have to ask these guys. So,
Jake, you have anything on that?
I don't know. I mean, you could hear them all night, really. I mean, the student section and even the other fan section is just going crazy all night. I mean, I got the opportunity to start tonight, and it was just, when you're skating out to the blue line, it's like, wow, there's some people here. You get really fired up, and just got to try to keep an even keel, and even though the fans just get us going, like, I think they're the 6th, 7th man out there.
Have you ever scored an overtime goal before? Being a defenseman is probably
Juniors, I think. Juniors.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you. Let's go celebrate some more.